Happy 4th of July, everybody. I'm Spencer Tillis.
I'm Angela Santoro.
I'm Trayvon Miles.
And this, of course, is the Delmarva Sports Insider. Coming up in just a bit in today's episode. It's time to get to know another Shorebirds player as Trey has his panted and soon-to-be award-winning likely segment, The Bird's Nest. Keep it right here. We're going to catch up with shortstop Jared Breen.
And the Women's World Cup final is tomorrow. I cannot wait for this matchup between the U.S. and Japan. We'll have a very special guest on our show tonight, and no, she will not be in that sports bra, but find out who coming up later.
And of course, it's Independence Day, boy, do we have something special for you. Top plays of the spring season. Who is number one? Stick around to find out.
I gotta say, I have been looking forward to this episode for weeks now. I mean, we've been talking about getting it done. We did it, you know, of course, for the winter sports, but the countdown, it's going to be lit. We got some great plays. I mean, there were a lot going on. But it's not the only thing that we got going on today. We got to take care of some things first. There's obviously a lot of baseball still going on right here. And Post 66 out of Worcester was looking to pick up yet another win when they were taking on Post 94 out of Somerset. That was on Tuesday night. Somerset grabbing the early lead in this one. Joel Goldsboro singles up the first base line to score Dominic Slawinski to make it 1-0, but back comes Worcester. Brandon McKenzie hits this one right back at the pitcher. The throw to second is off the mark, and that allows Ben Hudson to come on down and score, but Post 166 not done yet. This time it's Josh Banks ripping an RBI double to center. Brandon McKenzie will score on the play. That made it 4-3 right there. Worcester now trying to go ahead and put this thing away. Kyle Bauman smokes this one past the third baseman. A great effort, just missed it on the dive right there. Bruce Emily will score on the play. Somerset wins in a football of a shootout, 14-8, the final over there.
And on Wednesday, Tri-County was taking on the Strutters in the Eastern Shore Baseball League. Tri-County trying to make plays early on. Now Zach Hawk there gloves the grounder and gets the out at first. Now the Strutters were playing some defense themselves. Brandon McCabe with the 5-4-3 double play ball to close out the inning.
Nice.
But Tri-County would get on the board first in this one. Jack Chaney drops one into left field for a 2 RBI single there. The Strutters would respond, and it wouldn't take very long. It'll be Caleb Taylor at the plate. He'll knock one into right field. That'll bring in a run, but it just would not be enough as Tri-County gets the win, 12-6 the final.
And the Shorebirds were taking on the Blueclaws last night in front of a sellout crowd. Of course, the fireworks going on. Bottom of the third here. Steve Wilkerson gets the Birds on the board first. He lifts this one to center. That's good for a sac fly, scoring Yermer Mercedes. He also went long ball in this one. But back come the Lakewood Blueclaws. Horace Rodriguez right here sends a shot down the first base line. Riley Palmer can't quite handle that. That allows a run to come in, tied this thing up. The Blueclaws still pushing. Demik Tomechka right here singles down the third base line. That allows Emmanuel Marrero to come down. Made it 2-1. And this time it's Cord Sandberg getting into the mix. He sends one to center. That is a sac fly right there. Scott Kinglery scores on the play, pushes that lead to 3-1 at that point. Lakewood still pushing. This is all in one inning, by the way.
Yes.
John Dito Trump blasts one over the left field wall. A 3-run blast capped off 6 runs in the 5th. They were providing the early fireworks there in front of the home crowd. The Shorebirds would go on to drop that one. It snaps their win streak. They lost that thing 6-2 the final over there.
Guys, I know it's the American pastime, but baseball is not the only thing going on this time of year. Summer League basketball is going down at the Snow Hill Rec Center with some very familiar folks to the program. In the game of the summer so far, Positive Image out of Pocomoke defeated the host team, Maryland Supreme, 51-49, handed them their first loss of the summer. Eastern Shore Virginia Heat beat the Shore Shots of Chrisville 50-45. Distinct Design, won 44-33 over the Knights. And Positive Image had 2 games that night. They won 53-45 over Snow Hill. Let's take a look at the standings. Positive Image, I'm sure Coach Fuchs is keeping an eye on those guys. They're perfect right now at 6-0. Maryland Supreme out of Berlin is 4-1. Distinct Design out of Princess Anne, a lot of Washington High guys, are 3-1 right now. Eastern Shore Virginia Heat, Snow Hill, and the Knights are at 3-1, and the Shore Shots are still looking for their first win at 0-5.
All right, well, we're going to stay with baseball. Well, actually, I guess we're going to go back to baseball because it is America's pastime. It's America Day today, America.
Let's go.
All right, well, I actually got to go out to Georgetown earlier today to watch the SG United travel baseball team play in the Most Southwest Girls Stars and Strikes 2015 tournament. Yes, that's a mouthful. Now, SG United, like I said, is a travel ball team who has gotten a lot of national exposure. Now, they've won a few tournaments, including an Omaha Invitational tournament last year. Now, there's a lot of high school baseball players from across Delmarva on this team, and we have our eyes on them for a very special reason, but I can't tell you quite yet. So make sure to tune in later tonight at 10 and 11 to our newscast. Spencer will be there to intro that for you guys, and we will have more on this team and their special journey.
Great story.
Yeah, I got to tell you, you guys are going to see something special. I mean, this is a great, heartwarming story of what's going on with this team right now, rallying together. They got a special cause. And you're going to have to tune in, like you said, later tonight, but it's going to be well worth it because that is going to be a great show. All right, well, it's time for our first quick commercial break, but do not go anywhere. Like I said, we got a lot going on. It's a jam-packed show. We're going to meet Mr. Shorebird himself, Jared Bean, and ask him the question on everybody's mind, why, oh, why did you shave that awesome mustache?
Hi, this is Caleb Johnson. I'm a pitcher for Colonel Richardson High School, and you're watching Delmarva Sports Insider.